Okay, this is a possibly not very well known game. It only has like 1,000 concurrent players right now. This is Decaying Winter. I love this game. I really do. Every tier is 100 levels for those who don't know. It's a really fun game. Is the right equipment on? Yeah. I'm not gonna be doing anything special. I'm not going for evac. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just here to play the game, have fun. Now that I've actually gotten verified, I can post videos more than 15 minutes, so that's like perfect for Decaying Winter, because Decaying Winter runs can be really long, and I could not post videos that were really long. In fact, I had like 3 ultrakill cybergrind videos that I wanted to post that I couldn't because I couldn't post videos longer than 15 minutes. That was really annoying. Also, this game is... I shouldn't say this game. I am really laggy, and I'm not entirely sure why. I hope my voice isn't lagging in OBS. That would suck. I have a very long time in this game. I've been playing since Last Stranded's came out. For what that's worth to anybody. Can't imagine it's very many. And I got to maybe tier 10 at most. Jesus, I don't have time for this. I got to tier 10 at most before the game got taken down and then re-uploaded, and I've been grinding it ever since with reckless abandon. I normally, when I play this game, okay, well, not really normally recently, but my main and favorite perks are by far Berserker and Apostle. I just love the melee combat and everything. I love the combat in this game. It's really fun. But I am currently, obviously, playing Arbiter. Mostly because Arbiter is just better. I love Apostle and Berserker. I really do. But any way you cut it, Arbiter is just better. Like, being able to vaporize the scabs from a distance so you can flesh out the gun scabs from the melee ones is already a really good thing. And then on top of that, being able to vaporize waves at night like this is an even better thing. There's so much utility in Arbiter that he's really hard to not play. I have over 1 million XP on both Berserker and Apostle. I have every mastery in the game. I had to use a... I didn't kill you. That's not a good thing. I had to use a metronome to get used to the timing for Arbiter's P-Boost. Mostly because I hadn't played Arbiter in a very long time, and I randomly picked him up again, and I just did not know how to P-Boost anymore. AKM is good, but I'm looking for an RSS here. I'm still gonna hold on to the AKM, just in case, you know, you never find an RSS. It happens a lot in this game, because this game sucks. No, it doesn't. What was I saying? I got completely sidetracked by explaining what blueprint I want. Scrapping is really important. I should probably explain this game for the people who don't know anything about this game. The King Winter is a game set on a different planet called Eden 227 that is plunged into an eternal, quite literal, decaying winter. And you need to get blueprints and weapons, healing supplies, to fend off your safe zone at night from the increasing intensity waves of scavengers. And you need to find these meds, I'm stuttering, amoxicillin tablets and augmentin antibiotics to fend off your infection, which has 5 stages. Stage 1, it doesn't do anything. It's just kind of there. It's like a timer. Stage 2, you move slower. It's a walk speed decrease. Stage 3, decreased health, damage, and walk speed. Stage 4, further decreased health, damage, and walk speed. And then Stage 5, you just die. There is no, like, redeeming yourself. If you move up a stage, like from Stage 1 to 2, there's no way to go back down to Stage 1. You are locked at Stage 2 until either you die or you get Stage 3. This game is really unforgiving. You can get broken legs. That is a KSG. You can get broken legs. You can get artery bleeding. You can get broken arms, even though Arbiter specifically is resistant to broken legs, I do believe. I'm very happy with the changes they made to Apostle, personally. Making him, making him not get broken legs or arms as an Apostle main. Very nice, totally not biased. The first couple nights in this game are always easy regardless of what perk you're playing. You just do a minimal amount of setup, and then usually your perk ability, and then you can kind of just lag, and then you can kind of just win. It's nothing too extreme, too scary. I don't know why I'm lagging so badly. It's kind of scary, actually. Did I drop my tablets? No, I didn't. I thought I did, and I was stupid, but I didn't, and I'm smart. Eating rations. If you don't eat or drink, you won't die, but you will suffer greatly decreased, time. Like, if you don't drink, you exhaust really quickly, which means decreased move speed, which sucks. And if you don't eat, I believe you take more damage and deal less damage. So that... Damn it. That is never a good thing. I'd rather just wait for my pupils to come back than try and melee that guy. Rations are cool, but my health is cooler. I don't have that many healing items right now. Healing items are scarce. You have medkits that heal 30 HP across 2 uses. Then you have IFAKs that heal 40 HP and cure an instance of bleeding over 1... I almost screamed. Over 1 use. I did not. Scavengers jump scare you a lot in this game. It's not cool. I don't like them. I need a crude bandage. Now-ish. I got a lot of meds, so I'm pretty set on that. I do need more scrap, and then I do need an RSAS blueprint. Because I do have Professional on. The traits that I'm running are Professional, Paranoid, and Reliable. I think Arbiter has, yeah. Professional and Reliable are to offset Arbiter's downsides as a perk, and then Paranoid is mostly for the RSAS, because if you try and use an AKM as Arbiter, even with Professional, the recoil is pretty hard to manage. But if you use an RSAS, it's like with Paranoid, you have little to no recoil, and you can spray it out pretty fast, and it's 75 damage per headshot. And because of the low recoil, headshots are really, really easy to land. So you can kind of just like mag dump people quickly and deal out a couple hundred damage. Like, it's good. It's really good. I should have taken the antibiotics and then grabbed the med kit. There's always a smarter way there's always a smarter way to do things in this game that you just don't think of until it's too late. At least for me. With how much I've played of this game, you'd expect that to not be the case, but this game is addicting. Once I pick it up, I usually struggle to put it down. Tonight's gonna be harder because they have gun scabs. What? Oh, lag. How? Oh, lag. Again. Of course. Game's hard. Game's unforgiving. Like, I have a broken arm right now, so I can't shove. And shoving's a pretty important mechanic, all things considered. I use the decoy to try and group the scabs up so I can Arbiter P-boost them. That almost not only backfired in my face, but it didn't even work to begin with. I'd rather just circle until I get that. What? Okay, too late. That's my fault. Owie. I'm almost done bleeding. Health is a hard resource to manage. You're low. Should you use an IFAK or a medkit? You get 10 extra health from the IFAK, but IFAKs are harder to use at night, especially when you're playing solo. This game is meant for like 5 people per team, by the way. IFAKs or medkits, not IFAKs. Medkits are harder to use at night because they heal 15 HP per use, 30 total. So it's harder to get 2 uses off for a medkit when you're actively being attacked by scavengers, because like you can't defend yourself while you're using the medkit. So you just kind of have to deal with it. That's why usually I like to save IFAKs as long as possible, because it's better to use them at night. You do have these stims that you can use. I don't see much usage for them outside of at night, unless you just have a full inventory and you just need to, you know, get rid of an item. I already have a gun that uses that. It's the unmodded version of that pistol. I don't use stims that much when I'm by myself, because you really only need Hemo, an I4S, or a Pickle, as I like to call them, and maybe a Blue, like at most. You don't need that much. Oh, no. Usually, when I play with people, they'll get, like, all the stims, but if I'm by myself, I'll scrap, like, Purple, especially if I'm playing Arbiter. If I'm playing Sovereign or something, maybe not. But I'll scrap Purple combat sim. I'll scrap Blue. I'll scrap that's about it, honestly. I'll keep Red because it's a full heal. It also cures bleed. I'll keep Hemo because it cures broken legs. It cures broken arms if used after getting one, and it nullifies the effects of having them, as well as giving you very light death prevention. That's a pretty little known mechanic in this game. If you have the painkillers effect, which is what Hemo gives you, then if you reach the threshold of like 5 HP and it'll shoot you back up to like 10 or 15 so you don't die. With the Lazarus buff, the threshold is like below 15, so you're pretty much immortal as long as you have a Lazarus buff active. That's what makes Lazarus so good on a team. So the death prevention isn't really noticeable when you're playing like with Hemo. I'm panicking. I don't know where to put that. My ideal weapon for Arbiter is an Executioner, but aside from that, I kind of just, like, haven't found a weapon that I want at all. I found Decimator. I don't like the Decimator. Mostly because I enjoy having rations, as opposed to not having them. I'm gonna do this again, so I can eat. Those of you who do know Decaying Winter, there was an event called Cultist Takeover. while it can be accessed now on private servers, you can't really, like, relive it, obviously. I didn't play when Cultist Takeover was active, because it was very intimidating, and it was not something I liked the look of. Like, being able to recruit scabs and raiders to be on your side. Ow. Being able to recruit scabs and raiders to be on your side was really cool, and I do love that kind of gimmick. But I personally did not like having to face the cultists at night instead of scavengers, because the cultists were really tanky, did a lot of damage, and were really fast, which all in all made them really annoying to deal with, if nothing else. Because they were fast enough to get through Hivemind's bugs, so Hivemind was kind of nullified. They did so much damage that you couldn't really melee them, especially not when they came in groups of at least 4. They poisoned you, so if you did try to melee them and you missed a parry or got backstabbed by one that you didn't even realize was there, you just kind of were dead. There's nothing you could do about it unless your team saved you, I guess. I just didn't like it. I was not a fan of the Cultist Takeover event. In concept and execution, it was amazing. Zim and the entire Decaying Winter team did an amazing job on that event. And I'm really happy the community enjoyed it. I, personally, just was not really a fan. I'm still so jarred when I think they removed the workbench spot up there, but I'm still so, like, not used to that spot and the mines by Crash Ship and those in that cave. Like, I'm not used to seeing it still, even though I've been seeing it for quite a while now. Okay, sure, yep, why not? This might not work. Wait, where'd my decoy go? Oh. I don't have Impatient on. I used to run Impatient. That works. I am, however, at lower starting health. Or lower health than what I was at when I started this. Decaying Winter, try not to be laggy, challenge impossible. The worst part about this is that I cannot tell if it is, like, a me ping issue, or if it's more, you know, Decaying Winter. Because Decaying Winter is notorious for being laggy. A lot of the games that I enjoy are notorious for being laggy, which is strange, to say the least. Balthazar, Decaying Winter. I can't think of any others. I don't have the best ping in the world, which is... that is not good. I might die here. That's not what I want. Jesus. Not doing too hot. I'm gonna use this. Like, I'm pretty set for something like Scab War. I should start using these. Like the KSG in 1911 especially. Because recoil on the, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Recoil on the AK is kind of crazy. I should just make an AKM at this point. It's night 6. Recoil sucks, but it's better than not having a good gun to rely on. I'm willing to spend, like, how much medium do I have? 60? AKM is a lot less ammo efficient than the RSS, in my experience. So, ammo is a... Scrap for ammo is a much bigger concern for me when using AKMs. Works. This will put me at 120. And then I can save the rest of the scrap for more ammo in case I do find an RSS. One time I said that, and then I found an RSS in those lockers. And I was very salty because I just made AKMs. There is a strat, again, for those who don't play this game, that guns are really, really important for obvious reasons. And if you craft a gun, it comes fully loaded. And ammo is pretty... It's not rare, but you never have enough of it. So, what I and most people in general like to do is we will make, You're now entering a safe area. Okay. We will make the same gun several times to get ammo for it. This is not good. Broken arm means slower swing speed and less damage. Also can't shove. That's like the biggest part, is that you just can't shove. What? Oh, they killed him. I didn't even realize. I don't usually struggle this much. Right, broken arm. I forgot. Alright. I'm very stingy with my ammo, and that leads to the worst situations possible. Usually leads to my own death as well. Because if you're too stingy, you'd kind of just trade your life for not using some bullets. Your life is way more important than the bullets, despite how rare they are. I got a pretty good lineup of stuff. I don't have stims, which is worrying. Night 10, which is like the final night, the big bad comes on night 10. Is substantially more difficult if you don't have at least one I4S. In fact, I don't know if I've ever beaten Night 10 without an I4S. I'm gonna keep using meds when I find them outside the safe zone. Because, like, it's Night 7. I have enough meds to last me until Night 10. Easy. That is a fire axe. Considering I still haven't found a good melee blueprint, I would like a fire axe. Tier 4 weapons are incredibly rare and are great to find, but because of how much better crafted weapons are in general, you don't usually use them for very long, which is disappointing because I like the tier 4 weapons. Fire axe, halberd are the only two tier 4s I can. Sledgehammer is a tier 4. I don't know if there's any more tier 4s, honestly. I never see them, ever. So it's kind of hard to remember. Like, if I see a weapon, I can name what tier it is in full confidence. I know what tier every weapon in this game is. I just can't name you the weapons from every tier. I hope that makes sense. Like Decimator, yeah, I can make a Decimator. It is an option. The Decimator is a weapon. And I'm gonna do that. But Bellhook. I kind of just rather use the fire axe in all honesty. Bellhook would be good though. Bellhook is good. I'm gonna do Bellhook. As I was just saying about crafted weapons kind of sucking. Or, no. Tier 4 weapons kind of sucking because you don't really get to use them. There you go. Good weapons, but crafted is better. Crafted is way better. 4 IFAKs is pretty cool though. Scav War is soon. That's exciting. Why did only one scav die from that? Okay, cool. I'm not. Fuck you. I missed. That's one negative to shoving or just stunning in general. Usually when scavs come out of it, when gun scavs come out of it, they insta-lock onto you and hit whatever shot they were sizing up for, regardless. Kinda makes it not a good idea to do that. I'm not usually this bad. Especially not on Arbiter. Pitchforker Scav is really slow and attacks quickly with a lot of health, so you can kind of just abuse the whole really slow part to get stuff done while he's chasing you. You know, this sucks. Sledger. Pretty much the polar opposite of the Pitchforker. Really fast, does obscene amounts of damage per hit. Attacks pretty slow. I mean, he has a sledgehammer. I would hope he attacks pretty slow. I'm gonna get jumped by a gun scout right here. He broke my arm, so I can't even shove him. What? What? Usually, forgot what that was. Oh yeah, usually, if you're in a tight spot, it's better to just shove enemies to get them out of your face and stun them so you can run by than it is to even try and parry them. But broken arm means you can't shove. I would say that's why Apostle is the best perk ever, but if you're playing Apostle, you don't really need to shove as much. At least not with the way I play him. I need a workbench. It hurts to throw away tier 4 weapons. It really does. They're really good weapons, but crafted weapons are just better. The Billhook specifically, it stuns whenever it hits with either of its attacks. So if the heavy swing doesn't kill, which it usually does, then it stuns them long enough to let you run away. And if you have a broken arm, you can use the like one light swing in place of a shove. It's not as instant, but it works and it gets the job done. Ow. That's another thing that kind of makes me really mad when I play this game. sniper scavs, and in some cases Dragonov scavs, can just kind of shoot you from like across the map whenever you don't realize they're there. I'm gonna have a Night 9 Scav War. That kind of sucks. Especially with how scarce the heals are this run. You know, some runs you just kind of get screwed over, like majorly. You just don't get heals or stims. This run is a pretty good example of, you know, no stims. Arsas! Isn't that just lovely? I can make like 2. I have no heavy ammo. That sucks really hard. I'm probably gonna die tonight.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Chances are death tonight. Sledger can catch up to me, I think. I have a bellhug. I'm still trying to kite scabs like I can't one-shot them. Dedoy. Arm's broken. Like, oh, isn't that just lovely? I don't know if I can one-shot with a broken arm. Like, the bigger scabs. I know Billo can one-shot some of the bigger scabs. Not really pitchforkers, but... Oh, come on, man. Right. Broken arm. Ooh, that's not. That was an AK scav. Much higher priority, if you ask me. Okay, you suck. I don't like you. I am going to die. Ah, shit. No, I don't want to die. Okay. That is an AK scav. AK scavs are some of the most dangerous scavs in the entire game. Hands down. I don't know who's left. It's you, shotgunner. Scav War should be easy with this many firebombs. Plus AKM. That's like a cool thing. I could use the AKM to kill scavs tonight, actually. That's doable. I need healing. I need healing really badly. I forgot to blueprint. I did say that the RSS is very ammo efficient, but only having like 20 or 40 ammo, it has 20 round magazines, only having like 20 or 40 spare, it's still not going to last you long, like at all. I thought I had the range for that. The current goal is find heals, mostly, and then also, if possible, make as many RSSs. You are a lot closer than I thought you were. Make as many RSSs as possible. Scav War. The Knight has 2 huge waves of scavs, and the day scavs are everywhere, majority of them have guns. It's harder to find a melee scav than it is to find a gun scav during Scav War. Example number 1. I've seen an AK scav, I've seen, I think that's a Simonov scav, that's another AK scav. AK scavs fire really quickly because they have AK-47s, which, generally speaking, leads to you getting all the debuffs in the game. You get a broken leg, a broken arm, and an artery bleed. I haven't gotten an artery bleed yet, thank God, but the way it works is that it's a stronger form of bleed. Regular bleed is non-lethal, it'll just take you down to 1 HP and then stop. Artery bleed will tick down like 5 HP, and it will kill you. And it can only be cured through a tourniquet. I have found a lot of tourniquets this run, and I am very joyous about that, but my point still stands. Also, if I don't die on Scavor, I'm gonna die on that 10. I don't have the heals for this. I should have said that. I have an AKM. Throw Firebomb. That. I'm gonna dump this out before any. Oh shit. Arbiter has slower reload, so that really sucks. I don't want to kill you yet. I really don't. Okay, now I can. Firebombs are really important. I say firebombs. All traps are really important on Scavor. This is sniper's not help. I almost twice. Sledgers, AK scabs, and gun scabs are the highest priority to take down because they can, you know, hit you from afar. Sledgers just have a lot of health. They can tank anything you throw at them. Except for a KSG, obviously. They also take reduced headshot damage, I do believe. This sucks. This really sucks. Run is circling the drain. Maybe I can make 3, and then I'll have 40 spare ammo. I'd rather mag dump Yosef with an AKM, I think, but Yosef is gonna kill me if I don't have a pickle. He does too much damage too quickly. Yosef sprints with an LMG, an M60 to be specific. He runs really quickly with an M60 in his hands, and he has a bottomless pit of ammo. He shreds your health, and he has grenades, which you can barely see, and do one-shot you. Here's my workbench, though. Oh, no. I need my health, sir. I don't need rations anymore. I just need health, because diesel. 1 MRE and 1 water bottle lasts substantially longer than... Don't lag now. Than beans and soda. Because they're just better. So you'll keep your buffs for longer. So you should just eat 1 MRE and 1 bottle of water at the start of night 10, assuming you have that. Okay, I'd love to scrounge around for as much scrap as possible, but I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna go to the safe zone, and I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna firebomb through all the waves of night 10. I'm gonna gun as many people down as I can. I don't have a pickle, man. That's what I'm sad about. I went this entire run without finding a single pickle. Pickles are like the cornerstone of night 10. Man. Okay. I already used antibiotics, so like I don't need to worry about that. AKM, RSS, KSG, Firebomb, Eat, Hydrate.
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
Firebomb. Grab another. I'm gonna RSS first. Only issue with RSS is visibility. When I'm ADSing with RSS, I kind of lock in and just forget to be aware of my surroundings. Lag. Major lag. Wow. That second firebomb is in a not very good spot. Oh, you son of a... That was a waste. I should have gunned him down. That's not usually something you say, but... Because they're going to come from here, not there. Is there another sniper? No. I missed. Night 10 is laggier than all the other nights because there's just more scavs, more bullets, more stuff to render. Please die. I really need to get the scavs behind you. This wave should be Yosef's little henchman, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I didn't realize that was my last. I thought I had one more. Oops. I'd rather use my bomb on Yosef's men than Yosef himself. The extra damage on Yosef is cool, but... yeah. Okay. Fuck, that might honestly cost me. That might be the run right there. That might be it. Yeah, no. No shot. Alright, well, that was my run. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna stream about this in Discord now. Because I'm very salty. I'm not really showing it, but I'm really, really salty that I lost that. That was a pretty odds against me run, I think. I barely had enough healing to get by, and I was still making a lot of mistakes. That was just a really sloppy run. But, nonetheless, thank those who watch this. I doubt many are going to watch it all the way through. But, expect more videos, if not today. Maybe another date. Maybe Decaying Winter. Maybe Ultrakill. I don't know. I plan to just play whatever I think is fun. Whenever I want to play it. Little side note for those who made it this far. Last night, I 100%ed Hollow Knight. Every single achievement. It was tough. And also, I have a game that I bought called The Dishwasher Vampire Smile that I'm thinking about making a full playthrough on. Because I don't know anything about it. I'm going in completely blind. And I hear it's a pretty good game. I hear it's pretty hard. So, yeah. Alright. Thank you all. Bye-bye.